Hello and welcome to Anthony Spina Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Augustine Prep, as today we have volleyball action as Hermits Volleyball takes on the Eagles of Paul VI. And Paul VI will start off with a 1-0 lead after a service error by the Hermits. Serve it up. Haugs sets it for Driscoll. And that one is a little long and out, so Paul VI will take a 2-0 lead. Close call. Linesman had to think about it for a second. Haugs sets Driscoll again, who will just punch it over. This one a little towards the bleachers, so the Hermits should have a good chance to set up some offense here. So he sets it long for Farrell. Maybe a little too long. Farrell can't get too much on it. Paul VI sets it. Nice dig there by Haug, but it can't quite get it after it hits the net. So that was a good kill there by number 24 for Paul VI, I believe. I'm not seeing his name right now for a second on my roster. Oh well, either way, Paul VI leads 3-0. Good hit there again by number 24. Driscoll went up for the block, was able to get a piece of it, but it went straight down. So good hit there for the Eagles. Oh, there it is, Joe Walsh. So Joe Walsh with 2 straight points for the Eagles. And then a service ace for them as they get out to a quick 5-0 lead. Hermits got to stop the bleeding early. This one just hits over the net. Oh, they tried to kind of just send it right back down. Kenny Smith couldn't quite get it over the net, but luckily for the Eagles, it stays up enough that they can put it back over. They back set to Elijah Davis. And a dig. Looks like someone hit the net. They call it on the Hermits. Looks like Driscoll, so net violation on the Hermits. Eagles now lead 6-0. Pass there by Farrell. Driscoll sets him back up, and then it goes, hits the blocker, trickles over for the first Hermits point of the game. Good job there by Farrell with the first dig and the pass to Driscoll, who sets him right back, and then the fingertips, hits the fingertips of the blocking Joe Walsh and Kenny Smith for Paul VI, and goes in for a Hermits point. So as Farrell ties his shoe, we're ready to start. Will Ashmore will be serving for the Hermits. Ashmore puts it into the net. That'll be a quick point there for Paul VI. This one goes over. Kane sets it to Haug. Haug just kind of punches it over. Sets it maybe a little too close to the net, but that was actually, it turned out perfect. I thought it was going to be a little long for the Paul VI, but it turns out it was perfect for number 2, Matt Gersich, who gets the kill for the Eagles. The Eagles lead 8-1 here in this first set. That one hit a little over. The Hermits struggling right now. Kind of digging themselves in the hole, even at 8 points, and it's hard to get off like an 8-point rally, so the Hermits digging themselves in the hole might put them in a pretty bad spot here. But even if you don't come back and win this game, as they set that one a little long for Farrell. Farrell kicks it into the side netting. So Coach Sibilia will take a timeout, and we will be right back after this.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud.
All right, and we are back again. The Eagles of Paula 6 lead 10-1. And so that one serve. Cooper Kane sets Luke Tampolini. Tampolini getting a little action right now. Freshman, just picked up volleyball this year. So good to see him in at setter. And he sets Driscoll for a good one. A good hard hit by Driscoll. Paula 6 can't control it, and that one goes long. So I think Halleck had to run into the locker room for a quick minute, and so the quick substitution for Tampolini. He's still figuring his way around the rotation, and he does a great job there, stepping in. Good block there by Driscoll. Keep it alive to Farrell. Farrell will send it to Tampolini. Tampolini's just got to send it over as the third hit. Ball 6, a little confusion there. And they'll have to do the same thing. Again, the Hermits got to talk. Tampolini sets it a little too close to the net for Elijah Davis. And so Paula 6 will take that point. It was a good high set, just a little too close to the net, so Davis had to go in tentatively because his momentum was going forward. He didn't want to go into the net for a violation, and because of that, he really wasn't able to get it over. And that one is just out. That service is just out. So it was real close. The Hermits kind of let it go because it was in a precarious position, but linesman calls it out, so the Hermits now have 3. And Driscoll will serve. That one goes into the net. Paula 6 now leads 12-3. And that one a little long. I mean, it's a hard hit. I'll put it a little too close to the net, almost a little over, so it was an easy, for lack of a better term, dunk opportunity for number 6, Adam Barbaric, for Paul the 6. So Ashmore just got to hit it over. It was a pretty hard hit. Paul the 6 did a good job to get it over, but he hit it too high into the rafters, and because he hit it too high into the rafters, that is a point, and it stayed on their side. Because if it goes onto the Hermit side after it hits the rafters, I believe the house rules are that it would be a redo. But since it stayed on their side and they had already hit it 3 times, that is a point for the Hermits. Hermits now trail 13-4 as Haug re-enters the game and will serve. And a good one there, just hits the top of the net, which throws off the Eagles' libero. And that ball just kind of, he wasn't expecting to hit the net. It was just tipping over. So it was a good job there by Haug to get a point for the Hermits. They're trying to fight their way back into this one. Haug, the Eagles set it wide. Good dig there from Driscoll. Haug will set Kane in the middle. Kane with a good hit. Another tough one for the libero, but he keeps it up. But because he wasn't able to get it clean, it's an easy, first dig for the Hermits to just put it over. But Paul 6 does a good job. We got a nice little rally going. Kane goes with the hard hit. And I got to tell you what, I am not 100% sure on that call. A little new to volleyball. I thought he might have hit the net, but instead it is a Hermits point. I'm not going to question it. They set wide. A good hit there by number 2, Matt Gersick for the Eagles. Hermits block got a piece of it, but he hit it so hard it kind of trickled over. And, Haug tried to slide in, put his palm underneath it, keep that ball alive. But good hit there from Gersick gives the Eagles the point. There's a good dig there by Ashmore. The Hermits will play it over. Set again. Another good dig by Haug. I'll just have to send it over. Ashmore does. He's set. Walsh again. This time he goes a little over. The Hermits will take the points. So Walsh, a couple good hits on that rally, but the third one did go high and over, so the Hermits will take that point. Tried to set, it looks like they tried to set number 13, Michael Little, but it was just like too soft. He wasn't really, he was expecting a little higher, a little more out over, so wasn't really a good set for the Eagles there. It was a good block by Farrell as they try the hit, and then Kane spikes it down, but he gets a part of the net as he does it, so that'll be an Eagles point. And they will serve the ball. We had a good chance right there in the middle, trying to hit it right down, but just in the follow-through, he touched the net, and so it'll be a Paul VI point. But they give it right back to the Hermits there. Like I said, volleyball normally is so, 1 point this team, 1 point that team, 2 points there. It's kind of hard to get long rallies going. So that big 8-1 lead where Paul VI started off, it's been tough to whittle down. Even though the Hermits are playing a lot better, as that's not a great service for the Hermits. The ball comes flying towards me, but a little too close to the net, so Paul VI able to get that point there. But so the Hermits are playing a lot better, but just when you dig yourself into that early hole, it's hard to come back from that. So Farrell will send it over. Hogg just punches it because it was too close to the net, tries to get it over, so this time he'll pass it to Driscoll. Driscoll hits it. Good block there by Walsh and company. Walsh then hits it. Good job there by Elijah Davis to keep that alive. Elijah sets Cooper Kane. Paul VI able to recover. Good block there by Driscoll. Paul VI keeps it alive. They set back to Walsh. Another block by Ashmore and Driscoll. And then Driscoll will set Kane, who just has to play it over. They set Walsh again. And this time he hits the net, and it'll be a Hermits point. So it was a good rally there by both teams. Yeah. Then the Hermits put that one into the net. Service error, so Paul VI leads 17-10. Walsh will be on the serve for the Eagles. Davis gets that first pass to Hogg, who sets Driscoll a little far away from the net, so wasn't able to get that strong power in it. And this time, the Eagles set Gersick, who goes a little long with the hit. It'll be 17-11 for the Eagles after the Hermits get that point. So Farrell serves. Eagles set it over. Now Driscoll little miscommunication. So Ashmore just got to put it over. Haug tries to place it, but the Eagles are there. Good block there again by Driscoll. Haug saves it over the net. Now Driscoll with a good chance gets it off the fingertips of the Eagles player, and the point for the Hermits. So good aggressive play there from the Hermits. Ryan Driscoll with the kills, playing well right now. Like I said, it's just slow but steady, crawling back in this, but running out of time as you play to 25. Service errors like that aren't going to help. So you can see the Eagles game, serve it to Smith a little bit, but really it seems like their main target is number 24, Joe Walsh, just like the Driscoll is the Hermits' main target. So good block there by number 13, Michael Little. Shoney's not so little. The Eagles lead 19-12. Kane hits that one up a little too close to the net, and the Hermits kind of lose that touch battle. They both, the ball's served right at the net. They both go for it, and the ball just kind of ends up on the Hermits side. So they now trail 20-12. So probably a little too late in the game for a comeback here, but like I said, you still want to have that momentum going into game two, because the way the Hermits have played after it was 8-1 has been pretty good, pretty even with Paul VI. So if you carry that over the second game, there's no reason you can't come back potentially in this match. But it's not going to happen in this game, as the Eagles have the Hermits have a net violation, which gives the Eagles another point. Now Kenny Smith will serve for the Eagles. Cooper Kane with a dig. They set Driscoll in the middle. Driscoll tries to pick a spot. Good dig there by number 2 Gersick. But the next hit goes a little long, and the Hermits will take the point. Now Driscoll will serve. Libero, Woodside for Polo 6, returns it. Hogg will set Kane. Kane with a hard hit and a good kill. That's just the way the Hermits want to play it. And the Hermits will need to get 10 in the next 14 points in order to keep this one going. Going to be a real tough measure in the next 13 points, so they trail 22-14. Farrell with a good dig. They set it over to Elijah Davis. Doesn't make it over the net. And now the Hermits trail 14-23. So the Polo 6 close to closing this first game out. Like I said, the score might not tell the whole story as the Hermits have played better. Polo 6 definitely deserves to win this because even after the 8-1 lead, Polo 6 has still outscored the Hermits. By about 3 points, so 3-4 points. So it's still, the Eagles are playing well, but the Hermits have the reason to be more optimistic that they can keep playing this way, but they're still going to have to step it up even more than that if they're going to want to take sets 2 and 3. So set point as Hogg will serve. Eagles set. Michael Little, who's dug out by Driscoll. They set Kane. Will send it over. Good block there by Kane. And he then punches it over into the Eagles side of the net, and the Hermits will take the point. They trail 16-24. They'll need the next 8 straight points in order to extend this game. Or the set, I should say. I don't remember if I get that lingo right. It was a good hard hit by Gersick. But that one is long, and the Hermits will now have 17 points. Chipping away, trying to go 1 point at a time. Good hit there from 13 Michael Little, and that will give... I had the scores on the wrong side. Look at me. Rookie mistake. That was 25-14 Polo 6. I apologize for that. Polo 6 will take the first set 25-17 because my scoreboard over here is the visitors on the right inside the gym, and it's got the home on the right on my control panel here on the laptop. So that was why they were flipped. But Polo 6 does take the first set 25-17, and we will be right back after this.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion.
All right, and we are back here for set number 2. Again, the Eagles of Paul VI took the first set, 25-17. Down the last couple seconds of this break.
What did we have on that? What was the score?
And we are back. So, serving for Paul VI is Adam Boberick, and that one is long. Now I got the scores on the right side. Correct side, I should say. So Aiden Farrell to serve for the Hermits. And they set Walsh, but a little too wide for him, so he just safely plays it over. Driscoll goes wide, but a block by Walsh, so Driscoll will go again. This time he goes soft. Dug by number 6, O'Barrick. Looks like they served it outside the antenna. So Hermits will take that point. You have to set it, actually play it back over the net. You can't go around the side. So there's those little red antennas if you see it on the top of the nets, and Paul VI played it on the outside of those. So it'll be a Hermits point. As they set Walsh again. Good block there by Haug. But, so that block doesn't count as one of your 3 hits, and it just kind of stalled in the air, and he kind of hit it over, but it just hit that top of the net and kind of came back down. He couldn't get that second hit over, and Walsh was right there. So Paul VI halves the Hermits lead 2-1. So Walsh a little crossover move as he gets ready for his serve. The Hermits will send it over. This time they go over to Gersick. Hermits middle set for Kane. Kind of pops it over. No real structure now. A little bit of scrambling from both teams. Oh, good hit there. Good dig from Ashmore. A good little rally. Another dig from Ashmore, but this one goes into the stands, and Paul VI ties it at 2. So Walsh will serve. Ashmore plays it up in the air. Haug tries to set Driscoll, but it goes over the net. And then that's an easy kill for 37 Kenny Smith. So it's a tough spot, Haug was in, the ball was hit away, he was kind of trailing away, just tried to put it towards the net for Driscoll, but unfortunately went a little too far. Just an easy hit for Kenny Smith. Kane digs it. Haug will try and set Elijah Davis. Elijah puts it over. Paul VI handles it. Driscoll taps it back down, and the Hermits tie the game up at 3. Again, those dangerous balls that are just floating by the net, almost anybody's jump ball. And Eagles have won most of those today, I think, especially from Walsh. But Driscoll there comes away with a win. That set a little too close to the net for the Eagles. And, once he realized it wasn't hitting the net, he kind of had to hit it back up, went back into the net, and then down on the ground. So a couple miscues there for the Eagles. But like I said, this is more of the indicative of how the game went after the Eagles jumped out to that 8-1 lead in set number 1. And the team's playing even. Again, the Paul 6 probably still had the advantage. You take out that beginning set, but this game's looking to be a little closer than that last set. Go over. Driscoll will get to Haug. Haug just kind of punches it over. The Eagles should get a decent set off of this. They go for Gersick in the middle. It looked like it wasn't blocked by the Hermits, which just hit the top of the net. So that means the next time the Eagles touched it, it was their 4th hit. So almost got it over. Hermits almost tried to block it, but it didn't actually get over the net. So the Hermits never touched it. The 4th hit. That was a good service there by Haug. A lot of power on that. Now he'll try and set Kane in the middle. And a good hit there by Kane. Just hit it off of Little's block. And it went straight down. So the Hermits now lead 6-4. Sorry, I put the score on the wrong side. And Paul VI will take a timeout. And we'll be back right after this.
Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota.
All right, and we are back. Again, the Hermits lead 6-4 here in the second set. That service goes wayward, almost hits the down official. And a real down official if it hit him. So 6-5. Hermits still lead. Paul VI will serve. Will Ashmore with a dig. Haug with the set. Kane with the hit. Almost turns into points for Hermits. Good hit there by number 6, Adam Boberek. Recognized the Hermits might have been out of position, and if he tried to put it back up or get a hard hit on it, it wouldn't have been well, so he just kind of punched it over into a Hermits no man's land. And it results for points for Paul VI. Now we'll try and set Driscoll real far away from the net. And he puts it in. That's an incredible hit by Driscoll. I mean, when you're hitting it that far from the net, it's a little bit of a guessing game, especially your angles, and not nearly as good if you're right in front. And so he just hits it hard, lands right on the back line. The line judge calls it in, probably about as close as you can get. And Elijah Davis will serve for the Hermits as they have a 7-6 lead. Elijah Davis will dig that out too. This one goes to Kane, uses his left hand. And good hit there again from Paul VI. Boberek. Now Ashmore will just put it over. Paul VI will try and get there, line up again. Try to go soft. And Kane just recognizes that Paul VI is out of position and then just goes up as the aggressive move, hits it, and gives the Hermits a 2-point lead. Sends that one over again. Right as it came too close to the net, Kane almost takes advantage of it. And then they set Gersick out wide, but he mishits it, and the Hermits will now lead 9-6. Set out wide. Driscoll with a good dig. Haug will play it up, and then just have to play it over. And this one goes wide, and it is out, so the Hermits will now lead 10-6. This time again, they set in the middle. This time, a good hit from the Eagles. Cut the Hermits lead down to 3 as it is 10-7. So Gersick will serve for the Eagles. Good serve right over the net. Great dig by Driscoll. We'll just have to play it over, but that starts from that great serve by Gersick. He gets it again. Might have been going long, but Elijah Davis can't take that risk. And so now Ashmore will play it over. It's that Walsh. Good block there by Ashmore and Kane. And then they go soft. The Eagles will just have to go over. And eventually, Little makes the play. So, I mean, that was a good little rally there by both teams. Went over. The Hermits had to hit it over. They eventually, Little saw they had to go it over, and they went soft, and so he just hit it right back down. But the Hermits had a good dig. But again, because he was there and put him in a competent position, it was another soft set, and Little just made his mark. And so Little and Walsh there for the block. Not sure who actually hit it. But either way, it was a good job there by the Eagles, and they now trail by just one. Turned over, good dig by Farrell. Hogg will play it up to Ashmore. Ashmore hits it over into the wall, into the blockers, but it hits their fingertips and goes wide out of bounds. So the Hermits now lead 11-9. So Kane will serve that one over. So the Eagles will just have to pump it back over. So this should be a good job. Good opportunity for a set there, but that again, the danger of playing it a little too close to the net. That set's too close to it, so the Eagles can go up and just slam it home. I think that was a little, I kind of missed who actually hit that, but that's the danger in putting those balls too close to the net. So now the libero for Paul VI, Woodside will serve. Side hits it over, dig from Davis. Hermits try and set Driscoll in the middle again. And I think that was close to going out, so Ashmore decides to hit it anyway. Probably a smart move. Miss hit there from the Eagles. The Hermits now lead 12-10. Ashmore will hit it over. Set. Farrell on the outside. Great set. Long set over the other side. Right at the net. And then a great block by Hogg. So great, 2 plays in a row for Hogg where he set Farrell for a good hit. It was a great set across the court. And then after Paul VI returns it, digs it, returns it, he gets the block for the point. So great job there by Hogg. And now he serves. And a little bit of a whiff there from Paul VI, so the Hermits take a 14-10 lead. I'll play this one over. Violation on Paul VI, but I'm not going to lie, I have no idea what that was. Either way, the Hermits get a point. As I'm not the most knowledgeable in volleyball, so referee makes a signal sometimes, and I'm just going to roll with it. So Eagles with the error. Hermits get the point. They lead now 16-10 after Paul VI puts that one into the net too. So good little run here for the Hermits. Like I said, they started to play better at the end of that first set, even though they're down a bunch. Playing better in the second one, trying to force game 3. Ashmore sends it over. Good dig there from Elijah Davis, but it goes a little long. I believe that was Kenny Smith with the hit for the Eagles. This one a little high. Elijah Davis going to put it near net. Good job there by Davis to not put it too close like the Hermits have been doing before. Let Driscoll make a play on it. Get into a rally, so Hogg will set Farrell wide. Another good set by Hogg. That time Smith just kind of punches it over. Hermits will have to play this one over the net. Too low. And never got over. So That's the danger when in those get them over hits. You gotta get it high because Paul VI is looking for that. They're just kind of hunting on the edge of the net. You just do a soft get me over because it's your third hit. They're gonna just slam it right back into you. Good hit there from Driscoll. Little benefit of help from the net to kind of slow that down, drag that to the ground. So Hermits now leads 17-12. They're playing well. You need to stop setting a little too close to the net sometimes. Paul VI is really taking advantage of that, smartly taking advantage of that. They will set Walsh for the edge. Farrell with a good dig. Haug sets Elijah Davis, and Elijah Davis with the kill. Like I said, the Hermits playing better, and I think it's in large part a good hit there by Davis, but Haug's sets in the last, 8 to 10 total points have been a lot better, pretty good. So he's been, kind of the catalyst for this little run for the Hermits. They hit it. No one argues. I thought it might have hit the fingertips of the Hermits block, but it didn't. So that went high and over. Hermits will lead 19-12, and Paul VI will take a timeout. All right, and we are back. Farrell ties his shoes once again. And the Hermits will be ready to go again, up 7. Trying to close this one out. Farrell hits it on the net, so Paul VI will take that easy point there. Set Driscoll a little behind him, but a good hit. Good block there by Smith. Just have to hit it over. Another set there from Smith, but a little too close to the net. Like I said, both teams are making that mistake, and so Smith didn't go all out for it because he knew he was going to hit the net if he did, and Driscoll was able to be right there in case he did get a fingertip to it to just kind of punch it back down. So the Hermits lead 20-13. Set Kane in the middle, and the good hit there by Kane. Kane gives the Hermits a 21-13 lead. Driscoll serves. That is long. So again, there are a couple service errors hurting the Hermits, really not giving themselves a chance to build upon that lead, but at this point, they just need to get in another. They'll give them the service error right back. The Hermits 3 points away from taking game 2. As Haug will get ready for the service. Hits it over. Walsh with a good dig for Paul VI. A little behind Hall for Paul VI to get a good hit. Same thing there from Ashmore as he kind of hits it in. But a good job there by Little being big and just kind of hitting it right back down. So the Eagles will need to get 9 points for the Hermits to get 3. And that service error is not going to help them. So all signs are pointing to Hermits forcing the game 3, but just got to get those last 2 points. Elijah Davis serves. Bad set from the Eagles, so that Walsh just has to hit it over from far back. Hermits set Kane. Kane goes nice and soft, tries to go over the block, but Apollo 6 recovers. Howell hits it up right into the lights for me. They'll get it to Kane. Kane hits it over, but a good job there by Little. Little's been lurking around the net and getting a lot of those, soft touches by the Hermits, and he just sends them right back down. So can't go soft in front of Little because he's going to make you pay. Oh, the Hermits got a talk there. Driscoll does end up hitting it over. And this one goes long, so Apollo 6 trying to make a comeback here, but like I said, they need to get 7 before the Hermits get 2. Keep this game going. And another service error, really shooting themselves in the foot. They've been playing better. The Hermits got a lead. And it's kind of inverse the last game. The Hermits are playing better early. Apollo 6 clawing their way back. But every time they get a couple points to try and get back in this, they have a service error. And it's really helping the Hermits out as they only need 1 more point to win this game. The Hermits touch the net. So it'll be Apollo 6 point. Send this one over again. Howell gets a chance for good set into Driscoll, who hits it off the block into the net, and the Hermits will take game 2. So we will be right back for the third and final game right after this.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey
We are back here for game 3 between the Hermits of St. Augustine Prep and the Eagles of Paul 6. Eagles took the first one, 25-17. The Hermits took the second one, 25-18. So 2 games basically the inverse of one another. We'll see how game 3 goes as the Eagles start off with the first point of the match. Serve it over. Farrell with a good dig. Howe got a chance to set. Sets Elijah Davis. Libero for Pulse 6, able to dig that out. Good hit there from Walsh. But Hermits blocked it, but I think they hit the net. Is the call from the official? Whatever it is, it's 2-0 for Paul 6. Let's just send that one over. And goes wide. And so that one ends up being a Hermits point. They couldn't quite handle the service, so the Hermits tie this one up at 2. As Driscoll gets ready to serve. It's it over. Ball 6 has to do it. Tries to tip it over, but Cooper Kane does a good job when he tries and tip it, sending it back, similar to how Little for Paul 6 was doing it earlier. So Kane will get another chance. He goes soft. He set it out to Walsh. Driscoll digs. They set Kane again. And a good hard hit. Paul 6 can't handle it. The Hermits will take a 3-2 lead. Driscoll, a miss hit on that service. Unforced error allows the Eagles to tie it up at 3. And it'll go in for an Eagles point. So the Eagles lead 4-3. Hermits will take that point there. And that one hits the net and just trickles over. A little bit of luck, a little bit of skill, but either way, the Hermits take a 5-4 lead. As Haug with the ace. Haug will serve this one over. Libero from Paul 6 gets back. Good dig there from Elijah Davis. So Kane will set. Haug will set Kane. So it's a good play over there overall for the Hermits, as a good dig from Elijah Davis leads to right to Haug, who sets Cooper Kane in the middle, and the Hermits get the point. They now lead 6-4. Haug will serve again, and that one goes a little wide, a little long, and Paul 6 will get the point. Kane with a big hit, but that one goes long. He'll send it over. We are tied at 6. He set Elijah Davis on this side this time. And it looks like that number 2 was Matt Gersick with the block for the Eagles. Lands back on the Hermit side of the court. So the Eagles take a 7-6 lead. And just over the net. Good service there. The Hermits will get it to Kane. Good dig there by number 6, Eric, for the Eagles. Driscoll with a good pass to Howell. Let's see if Elijah Davis can't finish it off. And that is in. Good placement there from Elijah Davis. Might not be the hardest hit in the world, but put it perfectly on the edge of the box. The Hermits will take that point, tie this game up at 7. Elijah Davis serves. Ball 6 will hit it over. Hermits able to get a good setup, good pass, good hit by Kane. Better dig by Paul VI. So Hermits this time set Farrell on the outside. There's a good little run of volleyball right here, but that one goes out. And the Hermits will take an 8-7 lead. Just a little outside. Soft hit, but couldn't find that placement. Elijah Davis hits this one over. And it will be a point for Paul VI. Hit the, landed inside, but it hit the, not just the net, but it hit that antenna. So that's out of bounds, and that will be a point for Paul VI. Farrell hits this one over, but this one is long. Paul VI will take a 9-8 lead. Send this one over. Driscoll, good job at the dig. Kane hits it. A little confusion there from Paul VI. They're going to have to get it over, and they can't. Hermits tie this one at 9, so go figure, they each beat each other by similar points in the first 2 games, and this third game is tied at 9, so it shows the teams are pretty even so far. As Kane will serve for the Hermits. That one is a little out. Just wide. Hermits have been getting a lot better this year. Started a little slow with a lot of new faces, but playing a lot better here, as evident by their play in the second game and last game and a half. Good dig there from Elijah Davis. They set Driscoll in the middle. Paul VI just kind of trying to keep it up. I guess I called 2 hits on him, so and it says it's that close to the net, like 50-50 ball where they both try and slam it. This time the Hermits win that point. We're tied at 10 as Kane serves it over. They go to Walsh on the outside. Good job there by Walsh from Paul VI. They saw where the Hermits weren't. They committed 2 blockers. I don't know if that's the right phrasing for volleyball, but either way, 2 guys going up for the block, and he knew that if he went hard, they were gonna send it right back to him. So he just went nice and soft, and there was no one there behind him. So good play there by Walsh. Gives the Eagles an 11-10 lead. Just go with this one over. Good block there, a little too close to the net, but Haug wins the 50-50 ball. We are tied again at 11. Good serve there by Aiden Farrell. Just a little in the middle. Good job there by the Hermits. Will have to get this one over. Yeah, so Kane Kane and Driscoll weren't quite communicating. He put that too soft. He just tried to hit it over, which, again, when you have Little in the middle there, that was Smith that time, but when you have those Paul VI defenders there in the middle, they're not going to let you do that. They read it too well. They're too good. They're just going to send it right back to you. You got to get that high and over if you're just doing a get-me-over hit. Good block there by both Haug and Driscoll. They tie this game up at 12. They said Driscoll and Haug have been doing a pretty good job blocking, and that's why last time Walsh went with that soft touch over. They didn't go with it this time, and this time the Hermits were able to come up with a big block. A little bit of a campfire scenario there as they put it up, and none of the Eagles wanted to go get it. So Hermits, a couple straight points. They lead 13-12. Now Driscoll will serve. Just doesn't get over the net. So Walsh will be back to serve for Paul sixth. Gets this one deep. Driscoll digs it out. They set Kane, who's too close to the net, but I guess just hit it far enough away from Smith, and it just touches the net, falls right over. Hermits get a little lucky, but they take a 14-13 lead. Good hit there by Farrell. Goes over to Elijah Davis. This time a good distance from the net, so he's able to get a decent hit off, but Paul sixth able to recover. But because they put it, getting good hits, Paul sixth able to get into their offense where they can get a good set, which looks like they will here. Now Haug tries to set again. This time to Davis. He puts it into the net. Paul sixth will tie this game at 14. Hermits will have to hit this one over. Like I said, you see Paul sixth trying to sneak that touchdown if the Hermits aren't going to put it too close to the net on that third get-me-over hit. And Little was there. Driscoll tried to avoid him by going to his left. And they put it into the net for an Eagles point. But luckily the Eagles give it right back to the Hermits with a service error. That one a little long. We are tied at 15. Time to set. Good block there by Ashmore. Paul sixth able to still keep it up. Good couple digs. Hermits will have to get another one hit over. This one has the distance on it. Looks like it'll be the Paul sixth point because it went up into the rafters. But you can see, that this time they tried to put the height on it so that Little and Smith couldn't just send it right back down, and they put it too high. A good block there by Cooper Kane. Ties this game up at 16. Kane sends it over. Good dig there by Farrell. And violation on Paul sixth. So the Hermits take a 17-16 lead. Kane with the serve now for the Hermits. Good service. Arrow kind of digs it up for Paul sixth, and then the block just falls straight down. The Hermits aren't able to keep it up, so that'll be a Paul sixth point. We are tied at 17. Gersick sends it over. Hits the rafters. Hermits will just have to hit this one over. This time they get the right height on it. And a good block there again by Ashmore, but it goes on his side of the net. So Paul sixth will take an 18-17 lead. So over Farrell with the dig. Sets Driscoll. And Gersick not able to quite handle it, only able to throw his forearm out there at it after a good hit from Driscoll. He ties the game at 18. Nice hit there on the service. Gives Paul 6 a 19-18 lead. The kind of mistakes you don't want to be making in crunch time here, game 3. And you play to 25, win by 2. It was a bad hit there by Haug. Give another point to Paul 6. They lead 20-18. Better pass, better hit. Farrell with the hit. Just hit it, but put it in a decent spot. Walsh goes soft. Haug goes for another set of Driscoll. Driscoll's got to place it. They'll set back to Walsh. Good dig there from Elijah Davis. They're going to go back to Driscoll for the Hermits. Paul 6 able to get it. Another dig there from Elijah Davis. This time they'll hit it to Ashmore. Ashmore sends it to the back line. Again, Walsh for the Eagles. He must be getting tired. Jumping all over there. Driscoll sends it over. A good rally here from both teams. Good punch up there from the Hermits. Able to keep it alive. And Eagles also able to keep it alive. Good little rally from both teams. Somehow saving these balls. Ashmore hits it up. Oh, and the Hermits don't quite communicate on who was going to pick that ball up. So Coach Colin Sabu would take a timeout. We'll be right back after this. Paul 6 leads 21-18.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection.
I forgot to come back from commercial, but the Hermits are down 22-21. As they set Driscoll with the hard hit, and he ties this game at 21. So we missed a couple good serves from Farrell. Got Hermits a couple points, a good placement shot by Elijah Davis. And we are all tied at 22. Remember, it's a play to 25, win by 2 scenario. Good job there by Ashmore to keep that one alive. It goes over to the Eagles, but it's the most he could do. Haug will set Kane in the middle. Kane plays it to the back line of Paul VI. Walsh hits it. Hermit's a little miscommunication. And the Eagles will take a 23-22 lead. someone forget to come back from commercial. We'll just stay right here. So I said the Eagles lead 23-22. Coach Colin Sibilia takes his second time out of the game. And we played at 25, win by 2, so you get in a precarious spot if you don't win this points. This is a big point here for the Hermits. You don't have to be put in the position of winning 2 straight points to keep the game going, so all right, so as we come back out of the timeout, again, the Eagles are serving. They lead by 1. Kenny Smith will be serving for Paul Sixth. There's a miss hit there. Big point for the Hermits. Didn't have to do anything there. There's been a lot of service errors in these 3 games, but Hermits are in the benefactors of that one right there. They tied this game up. So Haug will serve. Trying to give the Hermits the lead. Oh, that one was probably long, but the Hermits got to play it. Driscoll just plays it over in that 3rd hit. They will set on the outside. Good job there by Farrell. And they'll set Cooper Kane in the middle. Tries the placement shot, but Paul Six recovers. Now Driscoll will set Ashmore on the outside. Ashmore just places it to the back line. Keeps the rally going. Hermits doing a good job there. That one sets Kane up perfectly as much as he can, but the Eagles have a chance to get that 3rd hit over. So Haug will set Kane again. Kane with a good hit, but the libero comes in. Ball too close to the net. But Paul the Sixth touches the net. Or double hit. Okay, so there's a double hit call from the referee where it said it hit his forearm, then his hand. So the 2 hits, like boom, boom. So I think he disagrees, but either way, it's the Hermits' point. They lead 24-23, 1 point away from winning the game. As Haug will serve this one. Dig there from Paul the Sixth. Backwards hit, so Walsh can do nothing but hit it over. So now the Hermits should have a good opportunity for a good hit here. He sets Kane in the middle. Deflection over wide, and the Hermits will take this one in 3 games. 25-23 to score the final game. And the Hermits win 2-1. So great comeback there by the Hermits. Can't ask for much more than that. Again, 25-23 is the final game. So the Hermits will take this one. They win 2-1. We thank you for tuning in for this presentation of the Hermits Broadcasting Network.